Alright, welcome to another free-to-play video 2023. Unfortunately, I got about halfway through the video the first time and realized I did not have the microphone turned on, so I had no sound. So, uh, here we go, take two. Current status, 260s. Ronda has been ascended level 60 and masteries. I've used my gems to get masteries on my first two champions. And as you can tell, I'm already working my way up through another batch of gems where I can either throw them in the gem mine or at the rate I'm acquiring gems, I'm thinking about trucking along and getting my first three champions masteries or getting using the gems for energy to farm Minotaur. Uh, Rhonda's been a big help. Uh, Getting her to 6-star and getting her ascended and with masteries, uh, going with the Giant Slayer has significantly increased her effectiveness, and she is only getting stronger as she gets leveled up. Um, she's been very strong in arena and in uh, dungeons, clan boss, etc. So the biggest thing I want to talk about is missions, challenges, missions. Some people have taken, kind of pushed them to the exclusion of everything else, and some people have just kind of let them lag behind while they level up champions. Uh, I wanted to kind of discuss something that you can work on by doing them kind of progressing hand in hand, and that's by kind of keeping an eye on what's coming up, what you need to get there, and prepping and planning ahead. So, as you can see here, I have a completed mission. I needed to get two pieces up to 16 on my Ronda to have a champion with level 16 artifacts. And I wanted to get them done very quickly because I want to get to here. Stage 10 or higher on the Dragon's Lair 10 times on auto, which we can do. This we can also do here. So I'm kind of at a bottleneck here, and I was completely out of silver. Once I can get past this point, I have trucking on along pretty easy to do until I get to the superior magic potion for stage 10, the magic keep, which I can do. And the magic keep is coming open in later today. So I want to be able to get to that point today. Plus, I believe, if it's still on, we have the Dragon Tournament is today as well. So potentially running some Dragon 10 times might allow me to get to the silver or the gems, even though I really didn't put much, certainly the silver, probably the gems. Even though I didn't put a lot of effort into that, being able to double dip and get some rewards for something that I need to get done anyways. But being completely out of silver and having two artifacts to level up, I mean, at one point, I go into the market and I can't even buy a mystery shard. So I started looking through everything I had and trying to find something that I could potentially get done pretty quickly that might generate me some silver. Now, I've knocked out quite a few of these. A big part of my strategy has been trying to get legendary books by any means necessary, because I have a Rush Guard the Tower, which will allow me the opportunity to potentially put together an unkillable with a Gnarlhorn, or I could fuse a Torture Helm, which might be another option for stun target. As long as I can sort out a stun target with unkillable and a little bit of regeneration gear, I can probably get an unkillable working my way up through clan boss. So I have a big potential upside by sacrificing some progress in other areas to get legendary books. But outside of these, the sources of legendary books is going to be, tournaments and stuff that, standard progression is going to get to. So I wanted to get, another option is completing this entire segment of quests will get you to 2 legendary books. I needed to find a way to get silver and get silver quickly, and I didn't have that much energy. I had 10 or 15 energy, and I had 1 refill in here. So I just started looking around. Is there something that would give me energy? Do I have ability to get to the next reward in Faction Wars? Next reward in Faction Wars is a rare book, which is something I may try to work out. Something with barbarians. Maybe getting a shield gar up. The 3-star might help me get there, throw a little gear on him. But I found something. A lot of people haven't even bothered to look at Nightmare. But the early stages of Nightmare are not terribly too hard. And the first reward is 1,000,000 silver. I'd only done the first 2. I needed to get some levels on Rhonda anyways. So I had 3-starred this one and 2-starred this one previously. So I threw in Elhain, threw in my Rhonda. Rhonda's getting a big chunk of experience each one, and knocked out these stages, got the 1,000,000 silver, got the gear leveled up. Now Rhonda's got a little bit stronger gear, and I've completed this, which complete this mission. Now it gives me a boost of energy. This one's already completed. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5-star. Attack set's not great, but early on, just having some 5-star epic gear speed and accuracy, defense chest, crit rate and accuracy. So this could be helpful. This on a broken set. These are some pieces that could work out for a little bit. Now I have this open. I can run in. I have the energy. I can run in, grab a superior arcane potion from the Arcane Keep, which I can do stage 10 plus easily. This one's already completed. It's going to get me some more silver and some gems. Stage 10 or higher on Dragon's Lair. I should be able to get completed pretty easy. I think I'm farming stage 13. Plus the Dragon Tournament's open. Now it's going to knock this out, and I should, by the time that the Superior Magic Keep opens this evening, have this open so I can farm this out. Once that's knocked out, got 1, 2, 3 more that are already completed, and then I need to do 10 times on Minotaur, which with Rhonda getting, I'm very, very close to being able to farm 15, so I may be able to just do stage 15 on Minotaur, get some masteries for a champion I already need, and knock this straight on more energy, more silver, and we're back to Ice Golem Peak, which again I'm already well past the farming of stage 10. And I just used, what I did was I just found one reward that basically got me over a wall that's going to keep me knocking out missions. It's going to keep me getting rewards and keep me progressing, when the other option would just be to sit there and wait for energy to respawn, to go in and farm some campaign to get a little bit of silver to try to progress. So I don't think it has to be an either or on progression. Certainly it may not be the absolute fastest to getting champions, but certainly it doesn't have to be a significant detriment if you kind of plan ahead and look for opportunities. If I didn't take the opportunity, I did have to burn 1 energy refill to get to this point. But had I not done that, I might run the risk of not getting to this one. And if I let this reset, it's going to be several days before, and this is a hard wall that I can't get past for several days to get to these other rewards. So that's kind of what I've been doing, planning ahead, moving forward. Hopefully within the next couple days, by the time I get past the Magic Keep tonight, I should be able to get to this pretty quick, pretty quickly. And then in between, anytime I don't have anything I can do on here, that's when I spend some time and any excess energy I have farming up champions. And there are people that are well ahead on the champion farming. My hope is that by completing missions, getting legendary books and other rewards, I'm going to be able to stay close. And then once I am able to get enough books in Roshkard, unfortunately I got extremely unlucky. My first 3 books all went exactly where I didn't want them to go. But I basically need to get 2 books there and get a stun champion set up, and I will be able to make a massive increase in where I'm at for clan boss. So that's kind of where I'm at. Looks like we got a next reward on artifact enhancement. More gems, more brews. There's been a lot of talk on gems. Do you go gem mine first? I have not unlocked my gem mine at all. It's 500 to unlock, and it's 100 days to get your investment back. And then it's another, I think another 1,000 to get it maxed out. And again, it's 100 days to get your investment back. In the long term, this is going to have a lot of value, but in the short term, the more I've thought about it, my first thought was I was going to get my first Champions Masteries, and then I was going to unlock this. Well, I kept progressing and kept earning gems at a pretty good rate, and by the time I was ready to getting close to 6-starring my second champion, I had enough gems for Masteries again. I think that in the early going, getting a good base team, maybe even going 3 or 4 champions, as long as you're playing every day and you're maxing out, you're constantly using your energy, you're constantly pushing rewards. Like I'm going to get these rewards later today when I'm doing the dragon mission. As long as you're constantly pushing and getting rewards, I think you're going to be better served getting your champions stronger first. Stronger champions make getting these rewards easier. It's easier to get 275 points in Dragon if you have champions that can farm Dragon 13 versus Dragon 8. And it's much more energy efficient to do so. Stronger champions are going to allow you to get more stuff, more gear you're going to want to upgrade, more. You're going to grind campaign faster. You're just going to be able to consistently get gems and other rewards. It's going to keep you progressing faster. At some point, it's going to benefit me to circle back, but I'm only losing 5 gems approximately a day by not having stage 1 of this open. I think I am getting a higher rate of return at this time by having 2 6-starred masteries. I think I'm earning far more than 5 gems. I'm probably earning more gems than that just on Clan Boss. You get, I think I had 15 gems in my Clan Boss chest today. So that is where I'm at currently. Hoping to have another big chunk, like I said, done here. And then here shortly, we're going to make another big push for probably my third 6-star, which I haven't decided who it'll be yet. I do have some 50s. I do need to get into Spider, so I am thinking I'm going to probably get Cold Heart to 50 and Armiger to 50 before I make a big push for my next 60. But I don't know, kind of waiting on what's going to come out with the shard pool. We have the double legendary going on right now, which I am resisting the temptation to pull because we have a 2x coming up at the end of the week. I think I am going to probably pull these shards at that time. I've been saving up void shards. I have been pulling ancient shards pretty consistently, trying to keep food champions in the bank, but I will probably start saving those up as well at this point, because I'm not in nearly as big a hurry. I have two 60s with masteries. I have Frozen Banshee at 50, does pretty good. Deacons at 50. Roshguard at 50. Jamarsa's getting leveled up, which I managed to pull a 3-star spirit. So have her awakened. I think with Cold Heart and an Armiger at 50, if I can get them some speed, accuracy, and the crit rate up to the required levels, I think I'll be able to make a pretty good dent in some of the dungeons. So that's where I'm at now. Dungeons, I'm down to Fire Knight Castle, Spirit Keep. I think both of these things this week I will make good use of Armiger and Cold Heart. A little turn meter control will allow me to do more damage to in between heals. Turn meter control is also really big for Fire Knight. I think I'll be able to knock these out and get a 4th Sacred Shard for the 2x. This legendary book's going to take a minute because I have to stay in gold tier for 2 ranking periods. Unfortunately, I dropped just out. I'm not exactly sure how it works. I got the gold tier chest, but it knocked me immediately into silver to start this ranking period. So I don't know if I will get this the next time, but I will do my best to stay completely gold tier for the next 2 periods, even though it may slow my farming a little bit because I do get a little more farming done in silver 4. And then I'm working on my Great Hall. Probably could have had some benefit to spread out, but I would like to get the 3 to 5, and then probably my next focus is going to be taking one of these, probably the Spirit, all the way to 10, because I'll very quickly be running into that on the Arbiter missions. So I want to get a good early jump on that, especially if I'm going to be able to stay in gold. Hopefully I'll be able to get to gold 4 and 5 within the next few weeks. So that's where I'm at. Like and subscribe. Leave a note if you have any questions, and we'll talk to you next time.